Hello, gorgeous mom leaders. Welcome to Conscious and Pain Chat number 50. Yay! Yay, 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 yay. Can you see me sweating? I'm dying, you guys. It's really hot over here in Germany, finally, and I love it. I'm not going to complain. I love the heat. You might not agree with me. My husband thinks I'm crazy. He's trying to hide, and I'm like, yeah, give me the sun. Bring it on. Bring it on. It feels so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. So it's hilarious how much more energy I have when the sun is shining. And that's why it's the right topic today to talk about the power of knowing what you want. Isn't it so much easier to know what you want when the sun is shining and everything is flowing and it's just beautiful outside? No, I'm joking. So on a serious note, I really want to bring this topic closer to you and talk about the power of what you really want. And the emphasis here is on the word really and not what you think you want. Because trust me, I've fallen into that trap. And I thought for a very long time that I know exactly what I want. And I did pursue that for many years of my life until I realized that I was pursuing pretty much somebody else's goals and not my goals. And so we only understand this when we develop a certain awareness around who we are, what we like, what we don't like, how we operate, right? What are things that are influencing? What are the things that trigger our emotions? Really, when we increase our self-awareness, right? And so the story I want to share with you is, and this is why I chose this to make this a topic today, is I attended this training called 7 Habits for Highly Effective People, probably like 7-8 years ago. I want to say 2013, 14. It's definitely a long time ago. And I remember this training. So it's by Stephen Covey, very big, famous guy, especially in the 80s, 90s, personal development guy, really amazing. So I attended this training 2014, and this training had a huge impact on me. And you know, a lot of people who actually attend this training, they literally like turn their life around 180 degrees because they're realizing they're not living the life they want. They're living somebody else's life. And so one of the exercises, I remember he asked us to write our personal mission statement of what it is that we want to bring to this world. And the way he did it was a very intuitive exercise. And so using your intuition and learning to tap into your intuition will give you your true, honest answer to what you actually really want. Everything else is just noise. Everything else is a distraction, and everything else is you thinking you want this. So I want to read this to you because I read this today and I'm like, oh my God, I cannot believe it. Like all of these things actually happened. And they totally, literally changed my life over the past, 7 years since I attended this course, 7-8 years. And so one of the things that I wrote down was, I really have one of my strengths and strengths fire is significance. And what that means is I really want to enable others so that they can be extraordinary in achieving their life goals. When people perform at their best, the world becomes happier. I want to teach my kids that life is a choice that has been given to us and we can decide what to do with it, what to do with the time within it. And really, I was writing all about how I want to make an impact on others, how I want to, from my loved ones, I will receive the love and the trust back. And this was during my times where I was monster mommy, like pretty much every day. Trust back and their willingness to return back to me because they love spending time with me, right? I want to help the people around me to feel good because that will lead to their success. Their personal success is my personal success. And you guys, back then, I had no freaking clue how to do this. And so here's an important note. Most of us, the minute they think they know what they want, we don't even give our desire a chance to be heard. Because instantly we're going to, how am I going to get there? How am I going to get there? It's impossible. How am I going to do this? And I want you to understand, I was in a corporate structure. I'm still in a big corporation, right? And there's a lot of negativity associated with corporate structures, the stiff 9 to 5, and this is how the rules are, and this is how the system works, and things have been done like this forever, and so nothing will change. And so there's this whole assumption of there's just no room for design. There's no room for creativity. There's no room for you to really be at your best because you have to fit in. And if you don't fit in, you can't succeed here. And so you have to follow, you have to know the rules, you have to understand the politics of how they work. And so it's like the farthest away from bringing your best self to work. And so it was like I was living in and I was operating, working every day in this type of environment, right? And so looking at what I wanted back then, and that I actually, like, I just put it on a piece of paper. I let it sit there, and then things have unfolded over the last couple of years, like literally magically unfolded. Because when you write out your real desires and your real wants based on an intuitive insight, then they are going to happen. They're going to happen. It's literally inevitable for you to not happen. But what do we do? Back then, I thought, my wants are, I want to promote, to the like, I need to progress 2 levels up. I need to promote here. I need to make more money, right? These are like the status wants that we think. These are like the first things that come into them. What do you want? I want more money. I want more time. I want a higher status. Give me a promotion or whatever. But that's never, I can tell you, what you really want, because these things are just associated with a feeling, and that's what you're really after. And so when you get clear on what you actually really want, the how will unfold automatically. The how does not unfold when you are chasing wants that are actually not your wants, like I just described. You think you want more money. You think you want a promotion. But that's because you've been taught to, when you get that, you are worthy more, you're deserving more, you finally matter. You're finally a human somebody's going to pay attention to. Because quite frankly, that's how our world operates, right? If you have 3 more stars than I do, of course I'm going to listen. Like, people get respect just because they have a title. Have you noticed that? It's not because they're necessarily nice humans or kind. And so we've created that. So of course we want that, because that gives us an idea of, oh, finally I'm being heard. And finally I have something to say. And finally I can make decisions, right? But they're not really our wants. So we're chasing fake wants. And then everything in our life is set out to go and figure out, how am I going to get there? How am I going to get there? How am I going to get there? And we're actually what we're doing is we're chasing the wrong thing, and we're running the further away from what we really want in our life. And so I'm about to change that for you, my friends. This is why we're doing this special workshop on Sunday. It's super short. It literally takes 60 minutes. That's all. And what I will do is I will teach you a very specific 3-step intuition method where you actually, for the very first time maybe, figure out what exactly you want, first of all, and then we're going to lay out how you are going to get there. And I will leave you with a proactive meditation that I will give to you, and you can keep listening afterwards. So you make sure you really turn into the person and you align into the person, and you become the person who's in alignment with what she wants, because that's how it's going to happen. That's how it's going to happen. That's how the universe reacts to you. The universe just really reacts to your true desires. So that's how it works. So on Sunday, I'm going to teach you how to do that. It takes 60 minutes. Our workshop is going to happen at 2 p.m. German time. Go and check what time zone that is. It's 2 p.m. is 8 a.m. in EST in the US. If you can't make it live, don't worry. We will record the session. You will get the workbooks. You will get all the materials. You can go and do it yourself. Now, having said that, it's so much better to be on the live, because we're going to be on Zoom. You get to ask me questions. We're going to go through your cases, and something is not clear, we're going to work it out together. We're going to do it step by step, and I'm going to be there. If you're confused, like so many of us are confused, that's exactly the thing. We're really confused. And really, the magic of this, the beautiful benefit of this is you actually going to end up having so much more time, because you're going to stop doing the things you don't really want to do. you're going to have so much more time. You're going to be so much more organized. You're going to have so much more clarity. And like all the stress and the overwhelm is going to like literally evaporate because you've put it down. This is important. Like you need to put it on a piece of paper. That's like you're giving proof to your brain that you can go back to, reminding yourself, this is what I want to create. You are a creator. We are creators, you guys. So join us on Sunday and I'll show you how to tap into that power that you have of creating. First of all, clarifying what you want and then taking the necessary steps to create and get what you want. All right. So I will be seeing you on Sunday. We're going to drop in here the sign up link. You can find it in the group. It's $17. It's a joke. That's like a cup of coffee and a cake. So bring that on. Join us on Sunday and I will be seeing you there. Mwah. Much love.